What's up, guys, and welcome to Playing with Karma. Today we will be starting our hardcore Iron Man free-to-play adventure here on Old School Runescape. As you can see, I'm mostly through Tutorial Island. If you do not know how to do Tutorial Island, it's fairly simple. As you can see, there's an arrow flashing in the top right corner. You just follow those arrows all the way through. Just follow the instructions in the text box. It's pretty simple. I decided just to skip it to save some time for you guys. But today we're going to be doing a part 0, I'm calling it. I'm just going to explain to you the rules here, kind of explain to you the plans for the account, show you how to become an Iron Man, things of that nature. So an Iron Man is a player that cannot use other players for gain. You cannot pick up things other players drop. You cannot pick up things from other players' kills. You cannot trade other players, and you cannot use the Grand Exchange. If you know what the Grand Exchange is, it's essentially an eBay for Old School RuneScape. Put an item in for buy or sell. You wait some time. It then buys or sells, and you get the item or the gold. None of that. To add to that, I'm doing a hardcore Iron Man. That means that if I die, I lose my hardcore status, and for all intents and purposes, this account is dead. So if I play, I'm level 50, and I die, I will be able to continue the account as a regular Iron Man, but for my purposes, I will be dead, so I'm going to try to avoid dying at all costs. So to start your Iron Man, you right-click this gentleman here, Paul, talk to him. He will talk to you about being an Iron Man. Tell me about an Iron Man. He will talk to you. You have to do everything by yourself. You can't trade. You can't accept help. If you think what it takes, the more intense is hardcore, and even beyond that is called an Ultimate Iron Man. Yep, there it is. That means you cannot use a bank. I am not doing that because this is a free-to-play account only, and that is going to be way too much to do on free-to-play. So I'm going to choose Hardcore Iron Man. Let me set a pin here. I can change this later, so I'm not worried about you guys seeing it right now. Alright, so our pin's in effect. We now have that selected, so when we go to the main land, we will be our Hardcore Iron Man. The way you can establish that is by the text box. There'll be a little red helmet for a Hardcore Iron Man. There'll be a white helmet, sorry about that, for Ultimate Iron Man, and a gray helmet for just regular Iron Man. All can't trade, so it's just a little bit more difficult each way. Oops, missed that. Let's get this chicken. This chicken's boss. Alright, now that we've completed that, I'm ready to go to the mainland because I did my Iron Man stuff. Make sure you do not leave before you talk to that gentleman that tells you about Iron Man, because once you do, you will not be able to set it. You can always, if you're finding it too hard or you just want to enjoy the game style a little different, you can turn it back to a normal game mode. You just talk to the armor guys I'm about to talk to, and you can do that. Alright, to start this game, we are now in Lumbridge. If we talk to Adam here, he will give us a present because we are Hardcore Iron Man. I'd like to... Yeah, if you review your Iron Man mode, you can change it. It just kind of... If you're tired of being an Iron Man, you just want to play the game normally. Or if I die and I'm level 90 and I don't want to continue as an Iron Man, I can just continue as normal. So you see this in the bottom left corner, the red helmet. That tells everybody I'm a Hardcore Iron Man. As I said, it'll be white for an Ultimate Iron Man, it'll be gray for a normal Iron Man. So, one perk, the game does try to help you out a little bit. It gives you some pretty cool looking armor to start. Ooh, look at that. I will show you guys up close. So all Iron Men get armor to start. Iron Men will be gray, Hardcore Ironman will be red, as you see here, and Ultimate Ironman will be white with like a kind of gray tint. Actually looks pretty cool. Not worth the trouble though, in my opinion. They all have the same stats. They all have the stats of iron armor. So the game just tries to help you out a little bit by giving you some armor. Alright guys, so the plan for this account, I'm going to try to get best in slot in every gear. So necklace, I'm going to have to make myself probably. Weapons, I can buy a lot, but I'm going to have to make for best in slot. Same everything else. A lot of the stuff you can buy in shops are just way more expensive. For example, a rune plate body you can buy after completing Dragon Slayer, but it's 80k as opposed to being 30k like it is in the Grand Exchange. So it's a lot more expensive. It's going to be harder on me, which honestly, money making is going to be the hardest part because there's no easy way to make money in free-to-play, as opposed to just selling things. So I'm going to have to high alch things, which is going to take my magic training way up. I'm going to have to kill things for just pick up the gold. It's actually where we're going to start. We're going to kill goblins and get gold for fishing supplies so we can fish and get some food so we can start our combat. Anyway, guys, that's where I'm going to end the video here today. Check back for regular updates. If you just ring the bell under and subscribe, you'll get a notification when I upload a video. I look forward to seeing you all back here, and I'll see you guys next time. See ya.